Yeah, peace, what up? My name is Michael J. Turner. I'm the Southwest Shaman. This is Stereo Fix 888. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being where you are, which is right here, and that's where you're at. This morning I'm out here, you know what I'm saying, early morning style, doing my thug thizzle, ready to get it cracking on this workout thing. In the same way that I get up early to work out on my YouTube thing. I get up early and I study, and like and subscribe, man. Support this movement, because this movement, I call it abstract personal development, coming from Phoenix, Arizona, in the Southwest. So commune, y'all. Small subscribers, yo, what up? Everybody out there, to the whole world, all the Eskimos. All the Eskimos, yo, especially the Eskimos. How we doing this thing? This channel's all about growth, personal development. Like I said, I'm the Southwest Shaman, and I'm here to give it to you. So, without further ado, you know what I'm saying? Hit that like button if you're ready to get it cracking. If you're ready to get it cracking, I'ma give it to you. So this morning I'm gonna just talk about a few things with the channel. The biggest thing I've put together recently, the biggest understanding I've come to get and grasp and implement. This is what is important, right? I can study, but implementing what I'm studying is the most important thing. So the biggest thing is, and this goes for most people, are going to have their day-to-day commitments. So the gem I'm about to give you is a double whammy. And also stick around, man, to the end of the video, because at the end of the video, or towards the end, I'm gonna give you some workout tips about how to get super lightning quick, and how to do some abstract calisthenic workouts maybe you haven't thought of before. So anyway, the biggest gem I can give you that I'm implementing in my own routine for this YouTube thing is to create videos, and then use the scheduling feature. See, there's two reasons to do this. I mean, there's probably other reasons that I'm not even thinking about, but there's other, the main two reasons are: give AI time to place my video and find the right audience, because when I just upload it straight off the top, it doesn't give it really time to do that and to read all of my details and do the whole whatever they do, whatever YouTube's doing in the background, because I know they're back there. Y'all back there right now. Anyway, the second thing is just the personal advantage for any individual, and that's, you got stuff going on, you can select a day to make content, make more than one video, and then schedule them out, because YouTube's gonna respect that showing up on time every day type thing, just like any other job. And you know what, my audience needs that too. My audience needs that next video from me, so that way it's coming. I got it set and it's coming, it's on autopilot, and I can ride out. So that's the gem I'm gonna give you guys, man. Besides just finding your voice, I've just been finding my voice and finding how I want to show up, and finding my community. That's the big thing too. Finding my community, connecting with people genuinely, not on some bullshit, because this is the motivation behind my channel, is to help people, because it took a miracle for me to get here. It took a miracle, but I found it and I did that. And if I could do that for me, maybe the things that I'm doing can work for somebody else. So real quick, I'm gonna show you guys to get down on how I'm doing this stuff. I've studied Bruce Lee a little bit, you know, and these things aren't any secret type of thing either. But basically, I apologize to my neighbors for the light in advance, y'all, because it is early. So I have a 10-pound kettlebell. You know, let me get you guys in a different position. Major Healy? Wait, okay. Maybe not right there. By the way, that's my artwork in the background. And yes, it is on the outside of the house. Healy. Major Healy. Major Healy from My Dream of Genie. Peace to the 90s. I'm from or the 80s rather, but I was born in the 80s. I was born in the midst of the crack era and partook and participated in the fentanyl era, meth era, and all that stuff. That's why I'm the shaman, yo. So anyway, you got your 10-pound kettlebell, you know, and you're just gonna hold it like this. Now, a thing I focus on with my movements and my punches is to not telegraph it. See, you can't see my feet. I'm standing sideways, right? I'm not doing that whole thing. Okay, now add the weight to it. Okay, 10-pound kettlebell. Still, I don't have to actually hit the thing either. This is training my body for the motion. And I can increase resistance by holding it sideways, or even holding it like this way. Makes it more difficult. Makes it more difficult, you know. So, what this is going to do, if you can't already just imagine, is make me faster when I'm doing it without it, because I'm, you know, my muscles are now thinking it's got all this weight, but then the weight's not there, so it's just, you know, all that shit. So on the right, this is the thing, like, not telegraphing. That's what I'm trying to focus on. So basically, when I say not telegraphing, I mean, Maxie, I mean not moving my shoulders. Keeping my shoulders. Everything is going to come from my core. No matter what I'm doing, I can draw from that for strength and power, balance, all that stuff. Stabilization. So what did I talk about right now? I mentioned not telegraphing by keeping my shoulders in position and punching a certain way, but using the weight and resistance, so when it's off I can go faster, and coming from the core, using the core, which leads me to the next thing. Right here, this is a band. I happen to have it attached to this thing. You could attach this to anything though. So, you know, whatever resistance is comfortable for you, you hold it with both hands in front of you towards your center area right here, and just turn. Okay, this is that core exercise. Keep your feet straight, you know, shoulder width apart. Bend your knees a little bit. And try to just, don't turn like your whole, try to keep your hips straight. And then, it's even better maybe extend your arm. Okay? You can see from a different angle, I suppose. Also, and I wasn't even doing this part, I can't stress the breathing enough. You know, it's the foundation of life, right? So, breath control is how explosive power is harnessed. Breath control is everything. The use of oxygen. I mean, come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Breathe. Breathe. That's how you get that on the bench press, right? Exhale out. That's how it's done. So the last thing I want to talk about with this little workout, Thug Thizzle, is doing calisthenics with a backpack with weights in it. Okay, put weight in your backpack, go to the park, find those bars, or, you know, once you've built up the strength, and then hit those things with the weight in the backpack. Okay, get that thing tight, tighten up the straps. It needs to be tight. It needs to be like stationary, you know, on your back, on some military shit right now, right? So now what I do is I come, the same thing, same thing I was doing with this weight on my back. So my cat works out with me. When I come out, my cat will fucking get down too at the same time. It's their workout time too. But with this backpack on now, it makes it different moving in general. Not only am I getting accustomed to moving with the backpack on, with the weight on me, I'm also increasing my speed for when it's off. And when I say getting accustomed to the weight of the backpack on, that's preparation for whatever shit. I mean, somebody could be on me, and I have to wrestle that weight off of me, or I have to carry that weight to help somebody, or you know, just survival materials, and I'm moving through whatever situation, and I have a backpack on. And I don't want to be tired because of the backpack, but I also want to be able to be mobile and do what I need to do with the backpack on. You know what I'm saying? So training with the backpack on is going to be key. Right? So, alright, we done went through those things now. Now that we done went through those things, a couple of things I want to talk about real quick. You feel me? Southwest Shaman, StereoFix 888. Like and subscribe for this journey, man, because we're going on a journey and we're growing, and I'm not holding a damn thing back. If you made it this far in the video, you a real one, so come on, let's go. Put you on this shit. Yes. And I'm gonna try to clean up my language a little bit and not curse as much. I've been told I curse more in my regular speech than I do in my lyrics for my songs. So, what I want to talk about is a number of things sexual alchemy, right? In my personal experience currently as an addict, as somebody who, and I don't like to proclaim that often, but it's my truth. I mean, because I am, and everybody is actually, if you think about it in some way, shape, or form, you are an addict, motherfucker. But act like you don't have something that you're stuck on. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be food, people, places, things, whatever. So, as a person of that, whatever category, I found that the biggest hang-up for me is one of the most socially acceptable things, which is like being horny and going into that mind state. So porno is something that is like gonna send me there, right? And then when I get into that mode, I start to think that meth is gonna make it even better. And I was approached by somebody yesterday, right, that triggered me to be upset. And this led to me making a video about it. And right now, actually, if you see that video, I want to say that as a follow-up on that, I've decided to let that person be them, and I'm okay with it. And I actually did try to support them anyway, but it didn't work out. And there's a reason for that, because I'm truly not supposed to, because I can see through them, and it's just in my nature to forgive and still embrace. But like these days, I don't have time for a Trojan horse in my mix, yo. So that's what that's where that is with that. But what that led me to was, I was already kind of feeling that type of way, you know what I'm saying, with the lust thing a little bit. So, and this individual still uses, and I don't know, not that they would even indulge me or like, you know, contribute to my bullshit, but like, I was in that mode, so I was thinking that way, and then I was gonna reach out, but see, it didn't work out like that, right? Because he wouldn't come through for any reason other than to benefit himself. And I was trying to make it that scenario for him, but the bottom line is I'm gonna get real candid right here, 100% candid, yo. I took myself there, like I took myself to that place of ready to fucking masturbate, or actually doing it, right? There, I said it. And I couldn't, it just didn't work like the same way as it used to. I couldn't do it, like, I didn't go through with it, basically. I didn't finish. And that's the whole goal I'm trying to attain right now with myself, is retention. Because there's a lot of things behind that. And research it yourself, find out for yourself, look into it for real. It's powerful. It's the way it's supposed to be as a person. And that's one of the reasons why my creativity is gonna flow even better and better, because it's those, literally, it's like the worms in your brain kind of like weird thing, the floaters is floating and shit, and the ideas is floating. So the whole thing is that I overcame that, and I got past it, and I didn't do it. And that's been a challenge for me going through this addiction thing, because people, I mean, it's a natural thing to want to go to what makes you feel good. And if certain things that make you feel good are being eliminated, boom, you're gonna lean towards that. So getting laid and all that stuff becomes a goal. But that's like a road to still trying to cessate a internal problem with the external solution, and bringing somebody else into my bullshit, or accepting their bullshit into my reality. So doing it to myself is just even more destructive, because I'm releasing those guys, those floaters, and like I need that's my life force, that's my energy. So for me, and for me to it's just all about refocus. When I say alchemy, what I mean is turning that into, refocusing that energy and turning it into something. So that's what I'm doing right now. And that's why I'm talking about it, because I know this is something that a lot of people deal with, but maybe are scared to talk about. there's a way to actually flip that, man, and turn it into an even more pleasurable or a better experience. It's better for my health. It's better for all these things. But why I'm talking about this is because that act and that thought process left me vulnerable to make other choices and decisions and go down a certain road and accept other things that were bullshit. And this morning I'm like, fuck that. No, if any of that comes my way, I'm not even going to answer that call. And that's what I did to myself. So like, that's why I'm talking about it, man, because that is the biggest pitfall for me right now. And it's myself, of course, myself versus me. But if no matter, regardless if I'm eliminating whatever substance abuse things and this and that, yada yada, because I still smoke cannabis and I still do this, whatever. I have medication, I have prescription shit, Suboxone, all that shit. But those things are helping me. Those things are part of my recovery and helping me, allowing me to put my life into organized thing where it's like I'm actually going up instead of down or just staying the same. It's not. I'm going up now. So like, boom. Upon inspection, those things are not taking away from me. They're adding on to me. So, or allowing myself to do that for me. And I can eliminate those things as I go. The other things I was doing were stopping those things, keeping me from those things. So when the big things are eliminated and there's something in the background that I do by myself that nobody knows about, that like is socially acceptable, I suppose, to a certain extent, what do I do with that? I examine it. I have to examine it and decide: is it really helping me? Is it taking away from my life? Is it hurting me? Is it worth it? It's not worth it, y'all. It's not worth it. So don't do it. Relax. Don't do it when you want to. It's so corny, right? But it's fucking. And I have a song, right? Check this out, man. If you made it to the end of this video, yo, I'm fucking. Woo! Thank you. Subscribe and like, cause. What I want to say lastly is I have a song coming out about this. I have a song I'm about to go work on right now about this. So, look out for that. Look out for that, yo. And, yeah, man, thank you for being you. I love y'all. Peace. Cook on that for a minute. Marinate on that, yo.